Israel has been here before.
Robbed of air support, Egypt's land forces in Sinai were picked off with merciless precision.
It captured Gaza from Egypt in 1967.
In 6 days, it was all over. The most one-sided military engagement of modern times.
And took almost 4 decades to extract itself. Now, the 22-month-long war against Hamas in Gaza is becoming another tortured occupation.
Our goal is not to occupy Gaza. Our goal is to free Gaza, free it from Hamas terrorists.
I think that it will lead us to a never-ending war.
As the former chief of the Israeli Navy and the ex-head of the nation's internal security organisation, the Shin Bet, Ami Ayalon knows something about assessing risk and recognising political folly.
This is not a victory, because the idea that if you will kill all your enemies, you will achieve a victory, a new political reality, it's nonsense.
It's believed about 20 Israeli hostages remain alive, some of them barely alive, like Evyatar David, held in tunnels, probably beneath Gaza City.
מה שאני עושה עכשיו, אני חופר את הקבר, הקבר שמיועד מבחינתי לי.
Now 24 years old, Evyatar was kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival on October 7, 2023. Until then, he'd seemed invincible.
Evyatar is the kind of person that nothing can happen to. All those stuff can happen around him and he'll just walk it off.
ואז עוד פעם לא אכלתי כלום.
Now, he's unrecognisable.
He barely sounds like himself. Like, you can hear how hard he walks to even get some words out of his mouth.
The return of hostages remains central to Israel's war aims. But the hostage families, now a powerful lobbying force, oppose expanded military operations in Gaza City.
This plan is going to risk their lives and, of course, the lives of innocent people on the Gazan side and the lives of Israeli soldiers.
Gil Dickman is the cousin of Carmel Gat, captured in Be'eri and held in Gaza for 12 months before Israeli troops got too close for comfort for Hamas.
They were all there and the captors decided to shoot them. And what we're afraid is that the same thing is going to happen in Gaza.
Hamas says it will release the hostages if there's a ceasefire and a commitment by Israel to end military operations.
5 principles for concluding the war. 1.
Benjamin Netanyahu won't accept these conditions.
Israel has no choice but to finish the job and complete the defeat of Hamas.
He knows that there are political implications for him signing the deal that will return the hostages home, and he doesn't want to pay the price. He doesn't want his government to fall. He doesn't want to risk his own political role and his own political, chair.
Mr Netanyahu's coalition government relies on the support of hardliners Itamar Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich. Both men are in the Prime Minister's 6-man war cabinet, which reportedly last week overruled the concerns of even the IDF's chief of staff, Eyal Zamir, about the dangers of occupying Gaza City. Israel dismantled the last of 21 settlements in Gaza in 2005 and forcibly removed settlers. Ben-Gvir and Smotrich want them to return.
The goal is to conquer everything, Gaza, West Bank, to occupy and to annex all the territories.
There are nearly 700,000 Israeli settlers living on the site of a future Palestinian state in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. Settlements in Gaza would render the creation of that state even more difficult. Many Israelis continue to protest the war.
It seems that we have a government that doesn't care about public will or resistance or hopes or future. They are motivated by preserving their own power and by serving the most extreme right-wing parties in Israel.
Hundreds of Israeli academics and researchers have now called on other countries to put pressure on Israel to make a deal.
What I think the international community can do and has been doing is recognizing a Palestinian state, but it is important that they do this with these conditions, that it is demilitarized and moderate. Because if we get a Hamas-ruled Palestinian state, then the war will continue.
This week, Australia said it will recognise Palestine as a state with conditions.
We will work with the international community to make this right a reality.
Sheer stupidity.
What effect do you think it will have in Israel?
Nothing but just rage against the Australians.
Thanks very much.
Australia's intervention could damage negotiations with Hamas, says retired IDF General Yossi Kubovaca.
Why would they show any flexibility? Everything's going their way. The people, the countries like Australia are ready to recognize the Palestinian state. Wonderful. What next are they going to be ready to give? It's unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Ami Ayalon, the former Shin Bet chief who was charged with protecting Israelis from terrorism, says his nation will be safer when it coexists with a stable Palestinian state.
We do not understand the importance of statesmanship and diplomacy. And we believe that by the use of military power, we can achieve everything. We are wrong.